Imagine waking up in the morning. Your phone vibrates messages, appointments, emails. The day hasn't even truly begun and you're already in motion. The world spins fast, too fast. Everything demands your attention. Ads promise happiness. Products want to make you better, healthier, more successful. And somewhere deep within, a quiet voice asks, what's it all for? This is where the real story begins. Not the one about progress, technology, or your job, but the one about you. The story of being human in a time when you can have everything and yet feel nothing. We live in an age of abundance. Never before has it been so easy to satisfy needs, fulfill desires, or find distraction. And yet something grows quietly beneath it all. Exhaustion, inner emptiness, a sense of being lost. This is no coincidence. Philosophers like Karl Marx warned of alienation, the state in which we become strangers to ourselves because we're only functioning, producing, consuming. We've optimized the world around us, but somewhere along the way, we've forgotten our soul. Theodore W. Adorno cautioned that even culture could become a commodity. Songs, shows, opinions, everything filtered, stylized, packaged for sale. We think we're making choices freely, but often we're simply following scripts written by others. Capitalism, though it has brought progress, has also given birth to a new religion, consumption. And like every religion, it has its rituals: scrolling, buying, rating, optimizing. But what if the meaning of life isn't found in what we own, but in who we are? What if true wealth isn't made of things, but of depth and purpose? This is where the Stoics come in, thinkers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. They believed that freedom comes not from controlling everything, but from how we respond to what we cannot control. Seneca wrote that it's not the circumstances that weigh us down, it's how we perceive them. Translated into today's world, that means it's not the noise of the world that drains us, it's that we never stop listening to it. We've forgotten how to be still, not just on the outside, but within. Even when walking through a quiet forest, many still have their phones in hand. We search for the next moment while standing in the middle of this one. And yet this moment, if we allowed it, would be enough. Jean-Paul Sartre said that man is condemned to be free. That may sound grim, but it's actually an invitation. Because it means we are not victims, we are creators, every single day, with every choice, including the choice to opt out, not out of anger, but out of awareness. To consume consciously does not mean to live in denial. It means to choose what truly nourishes you, to choose what aligns with your values. And that often means less noise, less stuff, less distraction. But in exchange, more clarity, more truth, more of you. Today's world tries to convince you that you must always be more successful, more attractive, more productive. But what if real growth doesn't reach outward, but inward? What if the greatest luxury now is silence, not status, but meaning? You may wonder why, despite everything you have, you still feel a gap inside. Why the new job, the vacation, the new phone still don't give you what you long for. Maybe it's because somewhere along the line you lost yourself, because you stopped asking what truly matters to you. Because you adjusted to a system that sees your time, your energy, even your dreams as resources to extract. But you are more than that. You are not a machine, not a profile in an algorithm, not a consumer with a credit card. You are a human being, and being human is not a goal to be achieved. It is a path to be walked. That path begins when you stop running, when you pause and ask, honestly, what makes my life meaningful? Maybe it's not something grand, maybe it's not a career, a title, or recognition. Maybe it's just one conversation, 1 hour in nature, one moment of real presence. And that's the paradox. The smallest things can be the greatest when they are genuine. By the time this text ends, you won't own anything you didn't own before, but perhaps you'll feel something you've long ignored, a quiet longing for a different life. Not a bigger one, a more real one, not faster, just deeper. And that doesn't begin tomorrow, not when you have more time or money or confidence. It begins now, within you, with a single question that could change everything. Am I truly living, or am I just being lived?